3, 2, 1.
Bitcoin or Litecoin. It was mining Bitcoin to pre-ASIC, and then after post-ASIC, kind of switched from mining to actually purchasing and kind of getting involved with the projects and, you know, getting involved with the foundation, cryptocurrency, and just kind of fell in love with it. I'm here to this day, and super happy to be in this space with you guys too as well. And again, I love crypto. You guys know I love crypto. You watch the content. I'm a content creator. I do content on Pawchain. You guys know that. As far as this space though, this is very, very cool. I'm glad to see everybody in, and we get to talk about Paw Swap and what's going on. And again, just very ecstatic to see everybody in here.
Thank you, bro. And who do we have next? Is that just us? Is it just us three right now? Annie?
Shits a lot here with us.
Yeah, hey everybody. So I've been in crypto for a pretty long time now. Obviously, SHIB, but saw what happened with Paw there, and this is an amazing project, honestly. And to get in this early is just amazing for all of us, honestly. We're seeing what's happened here today, and that price spike. So I'm sure we're going to see more of that coming in the future.
Yeah, I think that's just the first start of it. That is indicative of a product, of what's really going on in the development side of it, and you could see it. We see utilities, we see the alpha chain, and people interacting, and that portfolio that blew me away. I can't wait to really see that evolve, and come to fruition. And it's in the end stages. I can't wait to see that block explore because it's quite different. But we see these utilities, and we see what's really going on, and that's rare in the space. We hear the talk, but we don't normally see, the fruits of the labor. We just most of the time we just we lose our money, but we could see evidence of. No, I'm serious, man. We can see evidence of what's going on here, and it's very enlightening. You know what I mean?
No, you're
Mhm.
right, 100%.
Yep. Well, thank you guys for introducing yourselves. I'm gonna go ahead really quick to just follow the format that we follow in the Discord community hangouts. Since we're moving it now to Twitter space, well, X spaces, how would you call them now, right? So before I say anything else, I'm just gonna say on behalf of our community, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to 21 Paw, Crypto Launch, DJ, and um, Ships a lot for their presence and active participation. Additionally, as I just want a special thank to you, Serge, Ships a lot. You've been very active in our community, and we thank you for your valuable assistance in organizing this event. Your contributions are deeply appreciated and have truly enhanced our gathering. Um, so let's see.
Well, thanks a lot, Annie. I just want to say again, I wouldn't be running around like a maniac shilling as much as I am if it wasn't something I didn't believe in. So thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. All right. Hello, DJ. I sent you the invite for a co-host. Hope you got it. Let me know if you didn't. Anyway, okay. So let me start. Our session will adhere to the familiar format, right, that we established for our Discord hangouts. We'll commence with a review of the week's highlights, touch upon important reminders, and delve into an interactive Q&A session at the end. Your insights, which hold significance for our team of developers, are highly encouraged. Feel free to contribute your feedback either within this chat or on our Discord platform. If you're in Telegram, you're more than welcome to post your questions, and our admins in Telegram, Fox, if you're listening, thank you so much, Delomiro and all our team. Sorry if I missed all your names, but you guys are all 100% equal, and we appreciate all the effort that you put in on our community. So let's see. Should you wish to address the group, kindly request a microphone. Let's maintain a productive and focused environment throughout our session. Let's be productive. Let's stay positive. Okay, we will try to keep it under 1 hour. And remember, this space is held by us, the community members. It's not an official AMA, which are to be done on the official Pawchain Twitter account or X account. All right, so the weekly recap, this is from August 5th through August 12th of 2023. Let's see. What we do, Pawchain Twitter's account has reached 11,200 followers as of today. Thank you everyone for helping the community grow. And this week has been all about Pawchain Alpha Test. It's been live since August 2nd. Now, just a reminder, please use only test tokens to test Pawchain Alpha. You can request your tokens at faucet.pawtests.com and enter your address to a brand new wallet. Please do not connect your wallet with if you have any other tokens there. Just make sure you create a new one. Please give us your feedback on our dedicated alpha Pawchain alpha test channels that we have set up on Discord, so we can pass down the information and the suggestions and the bugs that you guys are encountering to the development team. Let's see. We also, along with the launch of alpha test, sorry, a medium was launched, right? Released. It's called Alpha Launch of Pawchain, unveiling cutting-edge mechanics powering a new era of decentralization. And I'm just gonna quote a paragraph from the medium. I think it's important. So it's at Pawchain, we're on a mission to take blockchain technology to new heights. Our focus is not just on creating another cryptocurrency network, but on crafting a comprehensive, interconnected ecosystem that opens the door to decentralization for everyone. The alpha launch of Pawchain marks an important milestone on this journey, revealing key features that set the stage for a new era in the blockchain world. At the heart of Pawchain are two significant features, PawScan and the PawFaucet. These utilities are just the beginning, forming the technological foundation upon which the rest of Pawchain's ecosystem will be built. These utilities are integral parts of the bigger Pawchain picture, each playing a role in creating a user-friendly, efficient, and transparent platform. However, they're just the beginning. As Pawchain develops these elements, we'll connect with other utilities in our ecosystem, creating a holistic, seamless blockchain experience. Let's see. Just a few more reminders. This is a one token ecosystem. We are one token ecosystem. All right. I think that's very important always to remind everyone. We previously implemented a special 12% APR boost to the locked stake for a 20% APR total. To qualify for the full 20% APR, you'll need to keep your pod locked until Pawchain mainnet launch. Okay. Please continue to vote for PawSwap on Celtic, DexTools, CoinMarketCap, and CoinGecko. Everyone has been doing an amazing job going on these websites and voting for PawSwap. Also, one more thing, just let's help us get trending on Twitter, which we were doing earlier with 20,000 tweets I saw. It's great, amazing. Let's keep going. Please use the hashtag Pawchain, Paw, and don't forget also PawSwap. Don't forget to tag Pawchain, which is the account, the handle, Twitter handle. Sorry. And yeah, that's all for the recap. 21 Pa, you wanna take over? 21 Pa, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry, Annie, I was sending out a tweet. Sorry about that. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, it's all yours.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was great. Thank you for the recap. And I guess, yeah, the first thing we can talk about is Pawchain. We had the alpha come out, which was really fantastic. They had quite a few people that were anticipating that and wasn't sure if it was, going to come or how it was going to go, things like that of that nature. So it had a lot of different feedback and points of view. So to see it actually come out and come to fruition was a grand thing in my opinion. It was actually pretty awesome. I got to play around with it, use some test tokens, stuff like that. So posted up top as well. There's two links up there. One is for the faucet to get your test tokens, and the other one is for the block scan. It's for the block scanner. So that came out. So you have the links up there at the top. I just post those at the. I was gonna actually post the hashtags as well, but I didn't get a chance to. But yeah, just remember to use your hashtags definitely. yeah, if you get a chance to get some test tokens, and if you don't, go to stop by Discord. If you can't get any, if you have trouble, whatever the case may be, and find some there. But it's really cool to be able to sit down and actually use the Pawchain. It's actually it's really cool. It's a different type of experience. So I know it was cool for me to be able to experience that. So I hope everybody gets a chance to try to take advantage of that. And yeah, move on to Crypto Lounge. What do you think about it? Did you have a chance to mess with it all?
Yes, I did. It's pretty smooth, and you don't really see alphas like this out to the public. This is a different ball game here, and you get an open feedback. So it just shows you how confident the team is. About that feedback, and we all know about this team. They actually listen to us. They listen to the community, and if they see fit, and they make adjustments. So this open alpha is different, and I like it. I'm hoping this carries on and it kind of snowballs, and a lot of other developers actually include their community in the actual building stages of future projects, because I think this is the best way to go. But with the Paw Swap team, they're setting that standard. You know what I mean? They're setting those the new way of doing things, and I think this public alpha was fantastic. The chain is it's phenomenal. And again, there's so many aspects of it that are quite different, than the other ones. And just to experience it is pretty cool, man.
Definitely. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. It was a smooth, it was just being able to sit down with it and mess with it and do the transactions, and everything went just just really smooth. It was it was just really surprising.
Yeah.
I was expecting more of some turbulence or something. And it was actually just really built well. So I was quite ecstatic about that. I thought that was really cool to see, because not far from here we'll be going into the fiat, the crypto on ramp, stuff like that. So just to kind of think about that kind of stuff moving along Pawchain is just really kind of cool. So I just thought being able to see the groundwork for it come into fruition, and try to just seeing them pave the highway for the traffic that's going to be on it was just really kind of cool, really dope. So yeah, DJ, what's up, brother? Did you have anything, any feedback on Pawchain or what?
No, I'm just loving what I'm seeing. Everything's awesome. Community's awesome. The project's moving forward like it should be. I like the openness, basically.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need more of that, and I like the way the team is, like I said, they're setting that standard, man. And it's working quite well. I think a lot of devs are afraid to do this because of the open feedback, feel of it. And they're not open to suggestions, and whatever it may be. I think this is the best way to do it. I really do. And everybody's, like you said, I hadn't really had any hiccups, and that's very shocking. When I say smooth, I really do. It's smooth, and I haven't seen any. The block times it's crazy, man. That GUI, my lord. I mean, there's a lot to like about it.
Yeah,
I'm really
definitely.
glad to see us back on Twitter too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's nice.
definitely. It's a change of pace. Change of pace. But I'm liking it. So I think everybody will fit in quite nicely, and I think it'll be good. But yeah, just like you said, the cost of it, the price was really phenomenal. And it's just to see the conversions on that I was just like, wow, that's going to be phenomenal. If we're seeing this in real life, that's going to be crazy. So yeah, I thought the price was one of probably the best things about it. So that was really cool.
Right?
Yeah, that helps adoption. When it's easier to get a lumber. Go ahead. I think I interrupted DJ. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead, man.
No, I was just saying that helps adoption, because ETH, that's the main thing about ETH. We're tired of paying 30, 35 GUI, 40 GUI, 50 GUI. When the NFT, functions are high, I can get up north of 100. I've seen it at over 100 GUI at times. So I think we're all tired of that. We're all tired of paying those outrageous gas fees. And on top of that, the scalability of what we're dealing with now is a little bit lower. So Pawchain is a definite welcomed situation for a lot of us. I do believe that.
Oh, for sure. I can remember I sent a tweet like last week, I think it was, or an X, whatever. And I was doing the calculation like for the price, and then like converting it into Ethereum, and then converting it into US dollar. And then I sent a tweet, and then I went back to look at it like, is that what it is? Like it's
Yeah.
unheard of. It's amazing. And the speed, like, holy cow. I can't even believe it, honestly. It's shocking.
Yeah, 5 second block time. And this is alpha, guys. I would say that it could still be optimized a little bit more. I mean, this is alpha, and it's like smoking. It's like Speedy Gonzalez. It's really really nice, man. I think it's prime to be ready for the main facilitator for the ecosystem. I don't think it's going to have any problems running any and every hub that is attached to it. I think it's going to do it with ease. It's ready, man.
I
And
agree.
that's just me. I don't want to, that's just me talking. That's not the devs talking, but it's nice. I'll just put it like that. It's very nice.
All right, Annie, did you have any feedback or do you have anything you want to say about Pawchain? Or?
Well, I just have so far and just transfer token. So far so good. Pretty fast, super fast. And same thing you guys have been saying. I mean, it's pretty cool. I love it. And I wish I could. I need to learn how to create tokens so I can play with them more. But I know people in the community, yeah, they've been going like all in. I've been reading on the uh, channels that we have open, creating tokens, and can wait. I mean, there whatever you could be doing on a blockchain, right? You can do it. You will be able to do as well. So um yeah, that's my experience. So I leave that to the experts, right? um and yeah, that's, I don't know if you guys want to add something else, but
I just want to say one other thing if I can. Sorry, Annie, but
yeah.
also like the fact that we have to test tokens, we can do the test, we can send them back and forth, and we can make our own tokens, and all of that is amazing. But also on the Discord, the Paw Discord, there's the section where you can go in and then give your feedback, which people are there listening to and responding to. Like the transparency, I think Crypto Lounge mentioned earlier. This is, I just can't even believe it. Honestly, it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, you just don't see it. You don't see it. And again, I think a lot of devs are just afraid to do this. You know, you
You're
got to
right.
have some kahunas, man, to do this. I got to tell you, but it's working out beautifully. You know.
Yeah, I mean, the more people test it, the better. The more
Yeah.
bugs you can find, anything, whatever you guys find, please post it uh, on Discord, and we will definitely take a look at it and pass it down to the development team, so they can work on it, right? Like Pakishi said, like we are all developers, and I keep repeating that because I think it's important for everyone to remember that we are all testing the alphas, right? We did it with the Paw DAO, with the Paw wallet, with the aggregator, with the um, and now we're doing it with the Pawchain alpha test. So we are all part of this project, right? We're not just waiting for updates from the team. Like, okay, so when are we gonna get this done? When are we gonna launch this? We are actively involved in the development. So, just something to think about, and just remind ourselves that we are a very important part of in this project. Um, and wanted to, I just wanted to remind you guys all. I have something else to say later on, but at the end. Um, so yeah, go ahead. 21 pa, go ahead. Uh-oh, can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I got stuck. I got my hand, my screen got froze there for a second. But no, that was it. Yeah, just your feedback on it was great. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah,
Hmm.
I definitely agree with everybody. I think it's definitely something. And also, I wanted to remind everybody. So if you don't, just a quick one GUI was GWEI, and that's equivalent to 1 billionth of one ETH. So I just kind of give everybody a free. I didn't know if everybody we were talking about GUI a minute ago, and I just wanted to just kind of give everybody a reminder of where why we thought it was so cheap and stuff like that. So when you do your calculations, you can kind of do that. So it kind of gives you a reference point. But yeah, just definitely, I thought that was great. So, and just a quick reminder too, just remind everybody, it's not, we're not, quite done yet. We
Oh,
still have facilities, still have
let me
good
bump
stuff.
up.
So,
Okay, yeah. You were kind of like fading away. But you're
Yeah,
back.
started getting muffled.
oh,
Yeah, you,
can you?
when deep sea diving on us for a little bit, brother.
Is it better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, you're
Yes.
good now.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. It's just my, yeah, I think it's my signal being wonky. Sorry about that. All apologies. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was just saying, I think it's a good, Pawchain is going to be good all the way around. Us getting, like I said, the feedback is going to be good. And, I'm just definitely excited to be able to see what comes out next and what the utilities come out with it. We know they're definitely not done. So that's a good thing. Definitely, definitely.
Hmm. Also, just really quick, guys, everyone, if you have any questions for the team you would like to ask, I'm looking at Telegram and Discord, also on Twitter. And just you guys want to touch more in detail on what the price action we had today? I think that's really very important to dive in.
Yeah, that was really nice too. I actually caught a late glimpse of it. I saw some tweets about it, so I looked on it and I was diving into the actual transactions, and just excitement. It's a lot of excitement, and for those who kind of faded away, because for whatever reason, you can tell, they're noticing, and they may be coming back, and then you have a lot of new ones too that are coming in, seeing the tech, seeing the utilities are out, which is, again, is different in the space. Normally we hear a lot of talk, but we don't see a lot of actions, a lot of proof of it. So when you're seeing that, come to fruition, you're seeing this as a new investor. If I'm coming in and I'm seeing this, and I'm reading tweets, and I'm in the Discord, I'm reading it, and then I go to the actual utilities, and I pull them up, and I'm actually interacting with the aggregator. I'm seeing the DAO, with proposals that have already went through in its initial phases. I'm seeing the alpha version of a freaking L2 that's wide open for everybody's feedback. I'm probably gonna invest in it. More than likely, I am. So, because that's what I want. It checks all the boxes for me. If I'm just stumbling in on Paul right now, checks all of the boxes. Everything is there for me. So, again, I'm just speaking in terms of my own self. But I know there's a lot of many investors that are like that. They want to see something. They want to be able to click on something, and if it says it's in the roadmap and it's in the makings, and if it's there, that's a deal. That's a good deal. So I think definitely we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you on that one. Mainly being because I'm looking at Etherscan right now, and we're up to 9,338 holders currently at the moment. So the holders have been just steadily increasing. So I think even though and it's kind of cooled out there for a minute, but even so, it just goes to show the confidence of the project.
I keep thinking about that video. I always watch the video, guys. The Paul Club video, the most recent one, and I'm looking at the chain right now, and I'm saying here's the foundation of it all. Everything is up from now. Everything is going to be going up from now. We finally got that concrete, that mortar set. The L2 is ready to go for what all it can handle. And again, guys, this is a hybrid. This is not your standard blockchain. You know, and for those of you who know blockchain, you already know this is not your standard copy and paste situation. This is a custom build tailored for what is to come. And those are the ones, and I tweeted this the other day. Those are the blockchains that have longevity into the future. Those are the blockchains that are going to change the space. That's just my belief, guys. I think someone's on mute. Someone's talking, but we can't hear him.
21 Paul. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, that was
Can you
me.
hear me?
That was me.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you. Um, So I don't know if you guys want to add something to that, to what Crypto Launch said.
I can add a little something to the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. So there's this thing that I keep thinking about with Pawchain getting our L, when we finally get our L1. I mean, that's going to open up a lot of doors, especially when it comes to like I don't know if anybody knows about it, but like the stuff they're doing with like Bitcoin, like they're writing data on like small pieces of, you know, of the coin or whatever. It's like we could put a whole movie on Pawchain, you know, like that movie, that clip that we have, that could be put on Pawchain's, you know, on the blockchain, and it'll be there forever, you know. And it would be like, we would just be using like I don't know how much blocks that would be, or whatever. I don't know that too much about it, but the possibilities are endless when it comes to the marketplace and everything. All this data being on the chain, I mean, it's a very brilliant idea to get it started now, that they're doing all this now, and not waiting like a year later for whatever we're doing. You know, everything's happening now. This is exactly how it should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have a question from Nasser H. In Telegram. He says, he's asking, well, what we're talking about right now. What do you think was the reason for the pump, for the PAW, and will it continue? I think we already touched that one. I want to make sure I read it for him. But yeah, in crypto, yeah, it's natural. We get you know, a decrease in price for a little bit when we get a pump, right? And I think the market was doing good today, right? And we're getting a lot of, we have a lot of, we have these affiliates, right? Helping us to gain the batch, the Pawchain batch on their Twitter accounts, like BSC News, Crypto Eagles. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot. It just, I have it somewhere here. Do you guys remember the name of the others? The other Crypto Stalkers, sorry. Crypto Stalkers, Crypto Eagles,
Crypto
BSC,
pandas.
Crypto Pandas. That they've been helping us, you know, get the word out, our affiliates. And we're looking forward to have more, right? To be added to the team. So,
And did you guys see? Sorry, but did you guys see that one giant account that tweeted us just not that long ago? Branny something. Branny. I tweeted about it. I can't even remember anymore.
Yeah, Banny or something like that, right?
Banny. Yeah. I hadn't seen it before, but it's like a 250,000 followers, and they're out there shilling for us. So.
Was that unsolicited as well? Like, did they do that?
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure what happened there, but I mean, you know, as soon as I see something PAW, I'm liking, retweeting, and commenting on it. So I don't know what happened, but wow, that was impressive to see, honestly.
That's a really nice exposure right there. You said it was a million follower account?
No, sorry, it was like 270,000, like 250,000.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it in the thread here for the link for the space.
yeah, Bunny Crypto and NFT. Bunny Bruno, that's the handle. He tweeted
Yes.
2 hours ago. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. 263,000 followers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big account. So that's great. That tweet so far has had 3,518 views, 388 retweets, 548 likes, and 175 comments. Okay.
Holy cow.
Yeah, 175 comments. That's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yep. On that, I would like to just say something real quick. We want to bring all the community together, and hopefully we can expand these spaces, community spaces to the other communities, different languages, right? So everyone, you know, we can support everyone. I think that's very important. So if you guys have any ideas, any questions, just please come to Discord or DM us. DM on Twitter, on, um, on Telegram. Let us know how you think we'll be able to contribute to move forward, right? Um, and promote the community, the project, PAWswap. And I just wanna remind. I went back to listen to the to Pakishi's 8-second AMA, and which you can find on Discord. Okay, I want to let you guys know we have the MP3. We have, if you guys need the transcript, I can give you the transcript. So it's easier to translate to other languages, right? And so one of the questions that we asked them, right, or to Pakishi, is that why is the reason that we have Pawchain, PAWswap, and PAWclub, right? We have all these terms. Why, right? So he mentioned that it's because to comply. The reason is to comply with regulations, right? So it has to be organized like that. And so the project consists of 3 major sectors: Pawchain, PAWswap, and PAWclub. So just it's a quick explanation of what is each one, right? Because you're gonna hear these terms mentioned very often, either on Twitter or during the community hangouts, etc. Right? So the PAWDAO, right? The PAWDAO, what it does is control. It does control these 3 entities. Right? That's what PAWDAO is. Now, these 3 entities, starting with the PAWclub. The PAWclub is it's pretty much the central, to control. Where you'll find the societal aspect of the project, right? Where you will be able to hang out with your friends. It will be our metaverse, which will be out, we expect by next year. PAWswap, it's focused on providing the services for crypto decentralization. Like we have the aggregating and the off ramp there, and we have Pawchain. So what is Pawchain? That's what we're testing right now, the alpha test. Everything runs there. It will run through Pawchain, right? It like our host today, right? Crypto Launch, 21 Pod DJ. Sir ships a lot. We're talking about how cheap those gas fees are right now using the alpha test. It's amazing, like incredible. I love it, right? They're like a toolbox. They facilitates all these things that are the project is about. So I just wanted to mention that really quick. If someone is confused about it, they hear all these terms, so it's very easy to very to the point, very easy to understand. So that's it. You can go ahead, 21.
He needs a mic.
Uh-oh. He needs a mic.
Oh, he's good now.
Well, where'd he go?
Good question.
Oh, did he drop? Is he saying?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
There you go. Is he up? I think he's up. Let me see. I have also the Saxe. Can I bring you up?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm up. Thank you, Andy. Sorry about that. I had to drop out for a minute. I lost my signal.
Mm-hmm. No worries. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. If you wanna continue.
Okay, I didn't hear where we left off at, so I dropped out quite a bit ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, we were just talking about the price of Paw earlier, and just a quick reminder of what is PawDAO and Paw Club and Paw Swap and Pawchain in general.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah, I think and I think yeah, today was exciting. I know everybody was excited about that. I'm sure everybody turned. I know it made everybody pay closer attention. I mean, let's just be honest. People chase candles sometimes, but while they're doing that, people tend to learn some things sometimes. So that was a positive side about it. So hopefully we gained some really great holders. Like I gave the numbers earlier, 9338, I believe. So that's almost 100 holders in a day. It's really not bad. I'm sure there's some better numbers that's going to come along from it. So yeah, I was really excited to see that. So I'm sure I share the same sentiment as everybody that's paying attention right now. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have Jason requested to speak. You guys, you have a question, Jason? You're muted. Jason?
Jason, hit the mic to the left.
All right, there we go.
Hello. Hi. How can we help you? You have a question? Okay. All right. So I get well, when you're ready, if you like to ask your question, you're more than welcome to do it. And the Saxe, I'm sorry, you requested to speak, and I send you the invite back. If you wanna
Oh, get him up here. Come on, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, there may be some problems, guys, with some of the UIs because my mic button, it doesn't work for some reason. I have to go out and click the one that's on the top to actually engage. So I kind of left it on, but some people may be having issues with their mics.
Oh,
All
for
right.
sure, you're right.
Yeah.
Spaces.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I think the Elon's he'll do an update and he won't announce it. They update this thing like so much it glitches a lot. But
Mm-hmm.
You might need to drop Jason and bring him back up.
Should I? And bring him back up?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, might as well try.
Okay.
yeah, because I actually heard him. He did speak, but I think he's having issues with that mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Isador. Isador Lupus, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah. You were asking if anybody wanted to add some stuff, so I just wanted to add that thing. I still got to talk to other folks about it and see how real it is, but it's a big thing, especially when Pod Club comes out.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Let's see. I have LMFG requesting to speak.
There we
Awesome.
go. There we go.
I was trying to fix it too.
Well, we're glad to have you here. You have a question, or would you like to add something to?
No, and actually that's kind of, I don't know how all of a sudden I was getting brought up onto the stage there, so that's why I was kind of confused too.
Oh, sorry. I saw your request, and I was like, oh, we gotta bring him up. But yeah, since you're here,
Yeah.
wait, have you tested Pawswap, Pawchain? Sorry.
I have not tested it yet. I haven't really had time to sit down and actually look at it. I've gotten so busy at work now that it's just kind of been floating along with everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Life gets on the way. Sure. All right. Well, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
I
thank you guys
appreciate
for everything you do. I appreciate it too. So
it. Thank you.
thanks.
All right. Let me see. Sorry. LMFG. Hello.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Cool. Well, for one, I just wanted to test this mic thing if it's working or not. I looked into crypto probably a little over 3 years ago, and I dove in probably about 6 months before I, felt I guess at ease investing into it. And I realizing what's going on here. You got blockchains inversions here to me. Bitcoin 1, Ethereum 2, Cardano 3, and then there's a project L1X, which I consider 4. And I run onto L1X, I guess, back in January. When you guys came out just a couple of months ago, you pretty much side by side there with L1X. I would love to find out if Pawchain or any of these developers went to the University of Western Australia, because that's pretty much where all these guys from L1X are. I really don't believe that you guys have this thing live now already. They're not coming out with their beta until the end of the month. You guys are both saying the same things of where you're going with the point of sale. I mean, on and on, cross chain. It's quite amazing. I don't think anybody realizes what this pause swap is going to do. I think you guys are going to pretty much be the last nail in the coffin for Ethereum. Everybody thinks Ethereum's it and it's going all off. And I heard you talking about the gas fees. Ridiculous. I mean, I minted an NFT for $300. It cost me $250 on the fees. Loving what I'm seeing and hearing on this project. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you for your input, feedback.
Yeah,
Really appreciate it.
really impressed. Extremely impressed.
Well, we're glad to hear that for sure. I don't know, crypto launch. Are you here? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Would you like to add something there? To what he said?
No, I totally agree. Hopefully the button worked for me. I've been smashing it. I think it's working though. No, I totally agree, and that's what really that's what I've been so excited about. When I cover it, and I listen to Pawchain, both of those AMAs, especially the first one that I listened to with Crypto James. I think he was on with Crypto James, and just listening to that and what he was saying, what was actually being built, I just got goosebumps because that's what the space needs, and that's a blockchain that really doesn't exist right now. Everything that the Pawchain is going to be facilitating, there's not a lot of blockchains that are doing that, and you had to custom build it in order for it to facilitate what you have here, what's going on here. So I think it was a brilliant build. We know it's a hybrid, so it's 2.0 of a lot of other different blockchains that we have out. So, and it was beautifully meshed together, man. And it's like I think it was a LMFG. I think that's what he said. It's a little different, and the speed of it is amazing. I didn't really expect for the alpha to even be out this year. When I initially, started really looking at the project deeply, I didn't, I just didn't think it would be able to come out this year. But I stand corrected because we have that here. We all know it's out. We're testing it, And again, I mentioned the Paw portfolio. That's another innovative factor that I am very excited about. And I know you guys have been probably clicking on that and kind of looking at that. That's being built. When that built, that's going to be another innovative part of this situation as well. Paw portfolio, that whole thing that you see there, the way it's built, you don't see that. You don't see any of that. It has a tax a generator that you can plug your wallet in, and it'll generate your tax forms where you can download, and it just orders that all up. You don't see that, man, on block scanners. That's new. So this is the type of stuff that's coming out, under this umbrella, and it's a great time to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I'm going through the chat, and so I have a couple questions. let's see. This one is from yesterday. One of our community members, I was asking Emisol regarding, she was asking, can someone give me a clear answer on how the devs intend to split or supply to all the other trusted chains? So the, give me a second. I lost it.
Steve is in the crowd down there.
I'm sorry?
I said Steve is down there in the crowd.
Oh, is he? Awesome.
Yeah, throw him on mic.
I don't think he can right now.
Yeah,
That's a good question too. I like that question. That's a good question.
Yeah, so okay, so the answer that we got from Steve, it was that sorry, so this is the answer from Steve. So he answered how, how is this going to be done, right? How we're going to get those liquidity pools on the other chains, right? So with the aggregator, we're gonna have buybacks, right? And the peer-to-peer wallet, Paw wallet. These are gonna be when we start getting those fees, right? On the aggregator and the peer-to-peer Paw wallet, these will be held in the multisig. And once the Pawchain comes live, right, the mainnet, these funds will be used to fund the LP, the liquidity pool on the other chains. So yeah, the fees will generate LP on all the chains. So yeah, that was the answer from him for that question. Let me see if he sounds adding something else to that. Let's see. No, that will be all. You guys want to add something on that before I move to the next one?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So the next one is from Fabulous 11. Fabulous is asking, when will the beta start roughly, and do we have more exchange news coming? So give me 1 second. Gonna get to that. Effie was answering that question on the in the chat, on the general chat in Discord. And let's see. Effie. Where is she? Sorry. So sorry.
Oh, no worries, Annie. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Okay.
Success.
All right. So this is the answer from Effie regarding the next listing. So that she said the next target is the tier 1 listings, and they are actively working towards them, the development team. And we're talking about exchanges, tier 1 like KuCoin, QOB, right? So those are tier 1 listing, and they're working on it. Now there's another question from Pongo. Pongo is asking, let me see, regarding the tier 1 listings. He's asking, an audit is needed for them, right? So I guess Certic isn't that far away. So he's asking about Certic pretty much, right? F is saying, we had more talks with Pakishi today. We're taking the appropriate steps to ensure the best results getting there. That's the answer from her. Thank you, Effie. I have Spucky. He's asking for the space. We often get the question, have you tested the alpha out, or we're looking for all the results from everyone who are testing, but I'm wondering, can we set up guides / tutorials on what to do to test? I'm thinking maybe not enough experience from most on how to properly use all the ins and outs to test. Like, yeah, like for example, he's giving an example that we have had, people in the community creating their own tokens in a nice way to test the alpha test utility. It says, can we make a list of things like this that can be try out? Let's see. So, well, I know that we're working on like a wiki for all these. Not sure if we have something working specifically to just do the alpha test, but we can, if you want to learn how to, I know there's you can go on those channels and ask questions. I believe everyone is more than glad they will help you create those tokens or through the process. And let me see. I don't see other questions so far. Yeah, so far that's all I got. If you guys want to add something else, it's let me check on Telegram really quick. I don't see anything. Oh wait, so sorry, there's another question. It says from Dark Magician says, this is my question. How difficult is the development for the dev team to create something that will revolutionize crypto? Is there much pressure?
Yes, there's a lot of pressure. Lots of pressure.
Yeah, you wanna answer that for Dark Magician?
Well, it's all about creating solutions, because you can create anything just to put it out there, because we see that a lot. But if you want a long-lasting effect in the space, you want to provide a solution to a particular problem that exists. That's the agenda. And once you solve that problem, that creates longevity for the platform and for whatever it is that is presenting that solution. And that's prestige, and mystique. So it just goes on and on from there. So when you are creating something extravagant, revolutionary, you just want to kind of follow that mold, target a specific problem, and whatever you're creating, just make sure it solves that way. You'll be, that project or that particular developer is going to be known for making the space better, revolutionizing, utilities and things of that nature. That's what I would do. That's what I would want to be setting forth, if I was creating a project. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. And yeah, so and Effie is just adding that the team is very, very experienced. And they definitely have the pressure on that. And just touching on those utilities. So right now they're currently in development. Utilities are currently in development at Paw Wallet, Paw Merchant, Pawchain, Paw Swap, the Paw NFT marketplace, the Paw Fiat to crypto, the Paw aggregator, and the Paw Club or the Paw Metaverse. So that one expected to be done on 2024. So yeah, so that's what they're currently working on, except the Metaverse, the Paw Club. That's that will be for aiming for next year for that one.
And,
So
and this is a large team too. We have to, because a lot of people don't understand. This is a pretty decent sized team. This is not a small outfit. You know, this is very extravagant, very drawn out, very meticulously done, and it's very well ordered out too. You have dedicated teams on specific hubs, so there's an efficiency level going here that's well balanced. I think that's why we're seeing utilities come out and we're seeing them run smoothly. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so far so good, right? The dates when the dev said they might be released might not be exactly on that day, but they're coming out, right? And that's the best part. It's not like we wait for months and more than that. You know, we're getting it. Like they're working on it. We see it. We're testing it, right? It's not like there's nothing there, which is just empty words. We are actually testing the utility.
Exactly. And it's so rare. We're used to the latter. It's so rare. And it's just interesting. I love just observing it, you know. I want to just wave the flag, but I'm like, I don't want to piss anybody off. But I think the PAWswap team is killing it. These guys are killing it, man. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm so thankful to be part of this community, to be honest. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see. I don't see any more questions. Here on Twitter, let me see. So sorry. Give me a second. Someone requested to speak. Bear with me. Who is requesting? Oh, Sir Ships a lot. He fell off. Okay, he's back up. Can you hear us, Sir Ships?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me? Sorry, my internet's terrible.
Yeah, we got you, buddy. We can hear you.
Yeah, just a couple of things. I actually have a question here from my friend who couldn't make it, but one of the things I just wanted to say was that I don't know if people realize about Crypto Lounge and he's got his own YouTube and whatnot, but he's up to date, right? Like a lot of us, let's admit it, we see the project and sort of echo chamber, I guess, but I appreciate his feedback. Honestly, I appreciate everyone's feedback, but his especially because I admit myself, I sometimes just get wrapped up in this or that and not really paying attention to everything that's happening or everything that has happened. So yeah, definitely good to see you on our side, buddy. And the question was for my friend about marketing, and just we've got our affiliates, seen them today, just shilling as much as anyone could. If there is a plan moving forward, and if there is a plan, what is it? Which maybe can't be talked about, but that was the question. If we get an answer for that.
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that question? I apologize.
That's okay. So the first question, or it's a two-part question, I suppose, is if there is a plan for marketing moving forward. We've got our affiliates now, and honestly, I think they're doing a great job. I always like and retweet and comment on everything they say about PAW. But just wondering more so about moving forward, especially, I guess, maybe after mainnet, KYC is done. I almost said KFC, thinking about Effie here. But is there a plan outside of the affiliates, I guess?
Okay. Give me a moment. I'm asking that question to Steve.
Okay, thanks.
And I
Yep,
think,
no, take your time, thanks.
let's see. Sorry. Okay. I mean, I know they have plans for marketing. I don't know exactly what those plans are, but they're on the it's on the list, right?
Sure.
Working on. I just don't know exactly. I'm just waiting on Steve and Effie if they can share some.
Yeah, and totally, I get that. Like, we can't talk about everything, obviously. Just a little bit curious about moving forward. You know, if there's another level, I guess, on top of affiliates, and maybe what that is, if it can be talked
about. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's your answer. From Steve. He says, for marketing, we have plenty of ideas and plans for marketing. Once we have all our utilities ready to market. At the moment, we only have so much PAW reserves. If we blast through them all before our utilities are ready, it will be a waste. We are slowly and steadily increasing our reach at this moment with affiliates and reaching out for partnerships with companies. Once all the utilities are out, we will be able to push marketing from all angles, as we will have the funds we can spend on something we can showcase.
Okay, that's a good answer. Makes sense.
All right, so I'm gonna tag you on the answer here on this, okay? So you can copy it for your friend.
That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Steve. And there, now I think, okay, so he's done with that question. Now that answer. There's let's see. Okay, there's another question from Comrade Yuriko Komasi. On Discord, he's asking, are there ongoing initiatives aimed at enhancing the security of the ecosystem? Can you provide more details on the measures or strategies being implemented to ensure the robustness and integrity of the Pawchain ecosystem against potential threats or vulnerabilities? And so Steve answered that question for him. Says CertiK auditing all code and also getting second opinions from other auditing companies, and also bug bounties, encouraging hundreds of white hats to check it as well. So that's what has been done, you know, to you know, reach that level of security in the project and on the ecosystem. Let's see. And there's before we have Dark Magician. Hello, give me a second. Let me just read this really quick. There was another question. I'm so sorry. And no. Here. This is a question regarding CertiK. Like what is it's the holdup, right? Mr. Martin 94 was asking regarding the CertiK. He thought they were waiting on us to establish the company roles. And well, Steve's answering, they have audited our code. The KYC is separate. Bug bounty is live. So let's see. So why don't we have a score yet, right? So if he says we could get a score now, but it wouldn't be as good without the KYC. Steve is also answering saying that's because of the KYC. Why we don't have the score right yet. So because the KYC is not done yet, we're sorting out, hopefully as soon as possible. Sorry, for the code is audited and it's live on Bug Bounty. Let's see. I'm sorry. Give me a second. So sorry. I apologize. Sorry. Okay. So, Dark Magician.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, splendid. Okay, I have a question. My question is, for Crypto Lounge, how did the opportunity come about? The sort of working together, the collaboration, things like that. How did that move forward?
Well, that it was organic. I wasn't approached or anything. I started doing content because I was interested in the technology, and that's pretty much how I fall into a lot of things. Because of I come in as an investor, but for the first thing that I come at it is as a content creator, and I'm looking at detail. I'm looking at what's going on with the dev team. I'm looking into TG. I'm seeing if the dev team is communicative. If they're communicating. I'm looking at roadmaps. I'm looking at a lot of the intricacies. The foundation aspect of projects before I even get involved in making content. So with me doing that, it allowed me to actually discover what was really going on here. And I became more impressed as I dug deeper, and as I looked at the roadmap and I seen the chain coming. I seen all of this coming before the alpha even hit. I read all of that and I knew it was coming. Now, just to see it now, after all the content that I've made, and just to see those utilities out, especially when the aggregator first dropped, it was a sight. It was a beautiful sight because I have been investigating, I guess I would say, reporting on a lot of projects, and I don't see this happen very often. So I knew it was special when the utilities actually dropped. Now, as far as the relationship, again, it was merely organic. It was crazy. It was something that I didn't push. It just happened, and I think this is how special things occur. They just happened organically, and we kind of grew together, and I enjoy making content for PawSwap. And I know you guys see the videos. It's not forced. I really enjoy making content. I really love reporting on the project, and I love observing what's going on here because it is special. We're all in something that is very, very early, and it's going to change the space. I think we all know that. It's pretty evident, and I always use the word inevitable. This is what I see in this project. Everything that's happening, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. We see it happening, and it's just rolling off so smoothly. It seems like inevitability to me. There's nothing that can stop this beast of a platform, this beast of an ecosystem, and the space needs it. Let's just face it. The space needs it.
Thank you. Can you hear?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Did you get your answer? From people. Can you hear me?
And that's the
Yeah.
thing. Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, right, carry on. Yeah, I can hear you all. Yeah.
Did I answer your question, brother?
Oh mate, yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, good to have had you on board. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here, man. I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast.
I agree. I agree 100% though. I mean, again, you guys take a look at Crypto Lounge too, because, there's tons of projects out there. We're not all going to be interested in all of them, but he stays up to date. Like he knows what he's talking about. And honestly, really appreciate him being here and giving us honest feedback, right? Like you said, this is organic. It's not, there's no payment or anything other than he's just sharing what he knows. So again, thanks for coming in, man.
No, absolutely. There's so much more to come, guys. You already know there's so much more to come.
For sure.
Thank you, everyone. So I don't see any more questions on the Telegram or on the several Telegrams that we have for different communities, PawSwap communities, or Discord. So, or Twitter. I don't see any more hands raised. I think we're gonna close the community hangout. If you all agree.
Agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was a success. What do you guys think?
I think it was
Oh,
awesome.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to keep doing this. We got to keep doing this. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
great. It was.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming. So yeah, we're planning on having this now here on the Twitter space there. I don't even know how to say, is it X space or Twitter space? Right here in Twitter space, right? The X Twitter space. So
It doesn't even sound right, does it? It's like, what do we call it? X space? I don't know.
oh my goodness.
SpaceX is taken, so
Yeah, I don't think Elon thought this through when he, I don't know. I keep saying Twitter. I just can't get it out of my head. It's just drilled in my head,
Yeah. It was time for sure. So anyway, so yeah, so next week, same time, 2 p.m. I'm sorry, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are more than welcome. We're gonna set up the invite again next week. We hope to see you all of you guys here. Also, before I pass you the mic to each one of you, you can say goodbye or good night, good day, whatever. Depends on where you are, right? But we want to, we would like to, right? No, we want to. We would like to have a member of our community to be here as well, right? And do the hosting instead of me doing it. Or I can be here as well, but if we can encourage someone, other team, other member of the community, if you guys want to come up, girls, you guys are more than welcome. We all part of the community. We want you to be or feel part of it. All our opinions and feedback and suggestions, everything matters. And just want to make sure we all have a voice, right? And we can make a change. Improve this project. Right? We would like everyone to be involved. Even on the space, these spaces. So if you guys have one, if you keep saying guys, if anyone would like to be part of it, let us know. You can send me a DM, or any of the members on the Genesis team and development team. You guys are more than welcome to do that. One more thing before I pass you the mic. One more thing. I'm sorry. This was kind of last minute. So we have two new members on the Genesis team. They join us today. We have Moss friend, my friend. So glad to have the team. Love it. Because, and Atomico. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being part of it, and for the community and all the things that you've done to help us. You know. Oh, all the things that happen in Discord, crazy things like all the crazy. I'm not even gonna go into detail of those because I don't think it matters at this point. I mean, it matters, but it just makes us stronger, right? Whatever happens, it will just make us better. Whatever it is, we always have room for improvement, right? So
That's right.
yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for being part of it. For saying yes. Yay, Tomiko and Moss. Thank you very much. And I don't know if I well 21 Power having issues with the mic, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, Crypto Lounge. Would you like to say something before we leave? Or we finish the
Yes, I just want to tell everybody have a safe rest of your weekend. And this is great. we're going to be doing this. Am I right? Every weekend, right? It's going to be every weekend thing, same
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't forget, guys. Come join us. This is going to be redundant situation. So, and I think we had a great inaugural Twitter space. I think this is fantastic. So, just keep it safe, and I hope to see all of these beautiful profiles in the space next weekend, guys.
Thank you, Crypto Launch. Let's see. DJ, would you like to say something before we finish the space?
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate you throwing the space. I want to see more of it for sure.
Thank you so much for being here. DJ, you've been part of it since it started on Twitter. Remember you and Pop Princess? You guys were doing it on Twitter, and suddenly we were not able to do it anymore because the accounts, more than 80 plus accounts were suspended by bots. So it was sad, but we continued, right? Thanks to you and Pop Princess and 21 Pod, that thought it was a good idea to continue on Discord, and since then we've been doing it on Discord. And now finally we're back on Twitter. So, and sir, ships a lot. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody hosting here today. That was great. Like you say, first time went off really smoothly. And I'd like to give a special shout out and thanks to, I think it's at Amapaw. Always tweeting about the KYC vote. Make sure you do your KYC vote, please. And yeah, no, it was just this was really great. Looking forward to next week. Thanks everybody. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for being here. Let's see. Jason, are you still with us? Would you like to say something before we leave? Yeah. Well, I don't think. Well, in the meantime, let me go to Dark Magician. Would you like to say something, friend?
Can you hear me again?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't use Twitter that often. No, great. It was a great community hangout again. I think hosted very well. Got the questions out of the way that needed to be asked, and I look forward to doing it again next week.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, and we are impressed you actually made it to speak.
Yeah, speak this time. Yeah.
So glad. Thank you. And 21 Paul, I don't know if your mic is giving you power. Would you like to say something?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Thanks everybody for stopping out. Always appreciate it. Always a pleasure. Love being here. Even though we had some technical difficulties, I did experience a few, so all apologies if I was in and out. But yeah, thanks everybody. And I can't wait to see you next Saturday. See what we got to talk about and see what kind of new stuff comes out. And yeah, go 10,000. And I'll see y'all then.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Also for helping out. All right. Well, you guys have a great night. Great day. Wherever you are. Good morning, time travelers. See you next week. And don't forget if you're interested in being being a host for the community hangout, let me know. Let us know. And go Reddit. Nanapa. TS Snow. Thank you for doing it on Reddit. All right. Well, you guys have a great night.